Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We did something nice the last episode. We retrieved our lovely dog, Mud. Mud, to be precise, not Mud. I mean, yes, I guess he does a lot of stuff in mud. But no, it's actually Mud. Now, we want to talk here about some invaders, which we are gonna do now. What is nice too, by the way, that we did not kill the freaking farmer, and that we, in the end, well, not saved him. Yeah, well, theoretically, practically, we did save him, right? Oh boy, what am I gonna do? We are gonna walk now like this. I have a bit of time. I'm gonna retreat then, depending on what we are going to do next. By the way, this is probably the worst thing I can do, going with overweight into a mission. Might be, might not be. We are going to find out. And then we have something run. Do you know what is peculiar? I know that we, either in the last or the episode before, they have just been here. That I've obviously overseen them who have been not empty. Shame on me, or shame on, well, actually not on me, on Past Psychic, right? Okay. Oh, hello, good boy. Hope you was a good boy. You we need to talk to, right? Yeah. No.
You look like you got a solid beating.
To hell with that. The main thing is we kicked those cumin fuckers out of our tavern. But still, I'd sleep better knowing someone made sure they don't come back ever again.
Someone like...
Like me?
What an idea. At least you'd show you're worth your salt. After what you pulled last time, your reputation could use a bit of polishing.
All right then. I'll take care of the cumins.
Excellent. I don't care what you do with them. Just find their camp and make sure I never see them again. Got it? Seems they came from Samin. Try asking there. Someone must have noticed that rabble.
Okay. That's good.
Careful.
Careful to you, boy. We have been there in the last episode already. Now we are gonna take a look here. The missing was supposed to be... Yeah, if I take a look here, we can take that. What is this? Get a loot. And what about this? And what is with, by the way, with the wedding crashers? Get into the wedding party with the help of Miller. Okay. So we still... Okay, I am gonna retreat myself a bit in the off and go back to Kharkov and do some stuff there, and then we are gonna see us back here in, well, not here, but in probably in Samin in a sec. Okay, we are in the desired location. So we are gonna do two things. First of all, I'm gonna detrack this one. We asked about the cumins, and we had the missing laborers were supposed to be driven. So we will have a little look around here, and I'm gonna stand around for 2 hours until shortly before 8. We're gonna do two more, at least one more thing. We need to defeat ourselves, to feed ourselves. That's what I wanted to say. And what I did too, by the way, is that stuff is not gonna be getting at least herbs. I think that is gonna be the same for meat and stuff. Is gonna be it's not gonna boil. It's not gonna spoil that quickly. Now, that is yes, another thing we want to have is actually to remove all of that, so we look for the peoples around a little bit neater, right? So they don't think of us like, well, look at that dude, he's here to actually kill us, right? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, that makes us the engraved gemstone ring. Seems to be neater. Okay. Where we have not yet been is there. Where is the... Okay. The entryway is here. We haven't been in there and we need to talk today. To talk, baby, talk. I don't know why I'm quoting this stupid Trump
I'm always
thing.
glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
The drill, baby, drill
So I
thingy.
says to you.
Anyhow,
No, Father. I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour.
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? No, I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you pray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
okay, we have a fight.
Better fight. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Why did you do that?
Hang him!
Fucking hell! Ha! Wanker! Come on. Oh, you wee bastard!
The devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen
So-
geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yechin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I think I'm going to be slowed down by them. And what I wanted to say,
So,
the box fight, obviously...
Going with us. I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above! And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
You've got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
Actually, there is something I'd like to ask about. This Yurko and his mates, who are they?
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. And you can't say that about everyone.
And you, sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semin? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a captain does. As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Samin's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my gnarly club with me. Wouldn't use anything else. I was used to it. And more than once helped me to, well, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, we even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Knob.
Or Captain Headcracker. You're right.
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
Well, I heard Lord von Burghoff will be at the wedding, and I need to speak with him.
Son, I don't know if you're serious or yanking my pizzle. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift for the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
Well, I heard Lord von Burgos.
Son. Anyways, stick with him, and
Sorry, yeah,
should
we had
probably
that
get
option.
going.
my thoughts exactly. Off to the courtyard then.
Okay, alright, good. That was then at least a friendly welcoming after the unfriendly welcoming. Yeah, sorry, I needed to check. Okay, what would be great, by the way, obviously, that before we go on and do... Wait a sec, meet and in the yeah. That we do something like sleeping before, right? Obviously we are not gonna do that, since we are a bit hurt.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
What? Once wasn't enough for you?
More than enough. There's something I wanted to ask about.
That's good. I didn't want to scrap with you again anyway.
You've got quite an unusual accent. Where are you from?
Can't you tell? From Znaimor in Moravia. Lovely country. All vineyards and bonny lasses.
Well, you don't like it here?
You see any vineyards and bonny lasses here? The locks are broad, all right. They didn't exactly lift your spirits, but more the other way around.
Why don't you want another fight?
Why would I want to stramash? I'm near a man of violence. Tradition has been honoured already.
Is it your custom to beat up envoys who come to the courtyard?
Envoy or no, when a new bloke turns up and gives us a queer look, he gets a clout in the gob. That's fair, isn't it?
Uh-huh. I understand, I suppose. You must fight all the time then, eh?
Like I said, I'm near a man of violence. But customs is customs.
Custom is custom.
You're related to the Semines, if I understood right.
Aye, I wouldn't be here otherwise. My great-grandmother married young Lord Semine's great-uncle. It's not every day that your, first cousin, once removed, gets married.
Twice removed, but that doesn't matter.
Ah, who cares? There'll be a good old shindig, that's all that counts.
You're a long way from Moravia. You must hold Lord Semine in high esteem.
My pa holds all his kin in high esteem, so he sends us all over the place. But we didn't have all far to go. We were at a wedding in Rottenburg last week, a wee bit from Yichlava. Before that, it was a bairn's christening at Koschenberg, and another wedding in Dalchin. Then a friendly visit to our kin, the Schellbergs in Kuhlberg. That's all I mind. I haven't been home for 6 months, and I didn't care.
Okay, as far as I remember, there actually, before I do the horse thingy, there was a... You discovered dice. There was somewhere we can't sleep on the outside, right? That might be...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Greetings to you too.
That might be not that stupid to... It might not be that stupid to regen. That's all I think. That's not... No, that ain't where I wanna be.
That's bloody deep.
Yeah, and that's what we need too. And yes, in there might have been a episode or two with a few sound issues. I am a bit sorry for that. I could not fix that. I was unable to fix that afterwards. Trying to my best that that is not... I did adjust some audio settings and hoping that it's actually gonna be enough. Okay, that at least brings us up to 60. It's better than not 60.
Greetings. What do you need?
Hail to you. I'm looking for humans, and I heard they have a camp around these parts. Do you know where it might be?
I don't care about such nonsense. But try asking Lord Sameen or Captain Gnarly. They might know something.
Thanks. I'll ask them.
Take care.
Buddy, you want something to eat? Buddy?
Here, Mutt.
Right?
What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
Good day to you. I'm looking for the Cumans, and I heard they have a camp around these parts. Do you know where it might be?
I don't care about such nonsense, but Lord Sameen or Captain Gnarly might know something.
Thanks. I'll ask them.
And yes, we need to buy
What can I do for you?
a horse, right?
Would you happen to have a cheap horse for sale?
Well, I sell quite a few horses here, but by the looks of you, you must be talking about that grey nag, eh? But all she's good for are sausages. That old bitch won't let anybody touch her. I was already suspicious when that traveller sold her to me. He said he found her running about near the Rock Tower Pond.
Grey, old, and someone found her by the Rock Tower Pond. That's where we were ambushed. That's my horse. That's Pebbles.
Game?
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
She's my horse. I rode in on her from Ratai, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own. Does it have your brand? It does not. So you are out of luck.
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breath smelled like hell. But I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
Fine. I'll buy her from you then.
That's more like it.
I'm sure you can take good care of Pebbles, but I just can't accept that price.
I'll take it. And to tell the truth, I'm glad to be getting rid of that mare.
Great. Pebbles is mine again.
I trust you'll be satisfied. I'll get the horse ready for you and teach you to call him over. It will take a bit of time. Don't forget to get some proper tack as well. Go to hell! You silly doggy.
It's good to have her back, right?
Whoa!
Okay, dismount. The riding is gonna be a thing. Okay, wait until they return. That means... could actually try to find something about...
Why did you do that? I'll get you.
Amen to you.
I hear a fight somewhere.
Maybe there's anything we can... Oh, look, Miller? No, she doesn't want to talk. Fair enough. Yeah, well, I wonder, by the way, where they went out of patience, so he went to search for the card on their own. I should wait for them to return. Oh boy. Wait a tick. I was actually kind of stupid.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
Alright.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
Wait a tick. But we are still gonna... we still have a few minutes remaining, right? Controls and quick map. I used the call horse, okay.
Drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us. I had to pass through Kosovo. Right,
I wouldn't want that there if someone gave it to me for free.
Oh boy. Okay, good.
Where will we start searching, sir? Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Trust if it ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
Yeah.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
I'll say it for you. Henry got his arse kicked. You know Yurka's as strong as an ox.
And why wouldn't he be, with all he eats and drinks? But what can we do with you, Henry, if even a drunken Moravian brawler can beat you? We could get into all sorts of tricky situations along the way.
That's true, Henry. But there's something we can do about that. I think Lord Sameen here could teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, why not? What do you say, youngster? Fancy a bit of training?
Yeah.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see.
Yeah, that is actually a very, very good spot to do something smart, I think. And to actually put on all of this. By the way, this is... that would bring us to 85. Yeah, that one's better. Okay. Good. I wanted to put on that too. Plus those guys. Nice. Okay, I think that's a bit better.
There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
You can, if you want. You can explain. Okay, we then... It is the worst... It would have been great if I would have been able to sleep beforehand, right? In order to knock off a little bit of... To get a bit health back. That would have been utterly amazing. Ah, that...
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
I will actually, you know... Is there a place to sleep? Yeah, there's supposed to be... Then we will park ourselves here, guys. And we are gonna do the next stuff in the next episode. For now, you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a little tinsy thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.